Do you ever feel a quiet, unsettling fear that with each passing year, you are becoming a little more invisible, a little more unseen, as if the vibrant light of your youth is slowly fading? Welcome to my vessel of light. Perhaps your soul recognizes the profound ache of being overlooked. Maybe you have lost touch with the radiant glow of your own unique worth. You're about to embark on a tender, timeless narrative, a story that gently unfolds the sacred truth that your true brilliance is not a fleeting light, but a profound, enduring flame. This journey reveals how to transform the fear of fading into a symphony of self-reclamation. It will guide you to discover that your most profound light is waiting to be seen. Once upon a time, in a world that moved with a breathless, digital pace, lived a woman named Serena. Her days, now touched by the gentle silver of age, were filled with a quiet rhythm. She was a kind, empathetic soul. Her life was a testament to a deep well of care for her family and community. Yet, a growing sense of invisibility had become her silent companion. It wasn't an overt dismissal, but a subtle shift in the world's gaze. Conversations would pass over her as if she weren't there. Her opinions were set aside in favor of louder, younger voices. The reflection that greeted her in the morning mirror felt increasingly unfamiliar. It was a stranger whose face was a map of stories nobody asked to read. Serena had poured her youth into building a home and nurturing others' dreams. She now carried a silent fear that her purpose was diminishing. Her time for a vibrant life was over. This feeling of fading away was a quiet grief. It was an ache she couldn't articulate, a weight that settled upon her soul, leaving her weary. She yearned for a space where her value would be truly seen. She longed for her essence to be honored, not for what it once was, but for its profound beauty now. The profound emotional turning point arrived not from an external validation, but from a dusty, forgotten key she found in her old study desk. This key led her not to a treasure chest, but to the long-ignored attic of her home. It was a cavernous space filled with relics of a past she had almost forgotten. Amidst the shrouded furniture, she discovered an ancient, ornate mirror. Its surface was veiled in decades of dust. With a profound hope, she carefully wiped away the thick layer. The glass, instead of reflecting her aging face, seemed to look deeper into her very being. As she peered into its shimmering surface, she saw not the subtle lines of time. Instead, she saw a luminous, ethereal glow radiating from her very core. It was a vibrant inner light, a timeless essence that seemed to defy the cruel hand of age. This was the moment of profound realization. The world's gaze had not diminished her light. It had merely been a distraction. The quietness she felt was not a sign of fading away. It was an invitation to listen to the powerful, resonant voice of her own soul. A voice that had grown wiser and more serene with every passing year. The mirror, she understood, was not a reflection of her physical self. It was a window into her true, ageless soul. The brilliance she feared had vanished was, in fact, glowing stronger than ever. The mirror's quiet wisdom showed her that her true value was not in her youthful vibrancy. It was in the luminous depth of her experience, a sacred gift cultivated over a lifetime. This internal encounter was a sacred invitation to a profound journey of healing, a relearning to trust her own intrinsic value, a shedding of the heavy armor of self-doubt. In that profound moment, a silent truth bloomed within Serena's heart. a whispered revelation that defied the cruel hand of societal fear. It was never too late to honor her own unique wisdom. She found her own lightness in the very act of bravely reclaiming her path. The barriers to her fulfillment were not external judgments, but self-imposed limitations born of fear. The key, she realized, was not to resist expectations. It was to honor her own inner compass, to acknowledge the unique lessons it brought, and then to consciously begin her own journey. Serena began her tender journey by creating a ritual of soul gazing, a sacred space in her home dedicated to connecting with her inner light. She would sit before the ancient mirror, not to scrutinize her reflection, but to look deeper into the luminous essence within. She spent her mornings cultivating this inner garden of self-discovery. This new ritual brought with it an unparalleled sense of peace, a quiet joy that resonated deep within her soul. It was not about erasing her past duties, but about integrating them with her true desires. As the days gracefully unfolded, Serena felt a palpable lightening of her spirit. The invisible burdens she had carried were slowly dissolving. She was moving closer to a profound sense of inner freedom. Her own creative work became more authentic, filled with a bold expression of her unique vision. Her relationships, even with her family, shifted, no longer based on striving for approval, but on mutual respect. She began to share her quiet wisdom with other women who carried similar burdens of unexpressed desires. She taught them the importance of listening to their own soul's echoes and honoring their unique callings. She guided them to their own quiet places, empowering them to become their own guardians of authenticity, to connect with their inner compass and gently embrace their own unfolding. It wasn't just Serena who transformed, it was the entire community. Women found new lightness, new joy, new freedom in their lives. Her life became a living testament to the truth that every soul has the capacity to heal itself and others, transforming unspoken longing into a legacy of liberation and light. And today, this light, the gentle glow of self-liberation and acceptance of your unique brilliance, belongs to you. Your existence doesn't need external validation to feel its immeasurable worth. You are a masterpiece, intricately woven, gracefully unfolding with every breath. You are enough, just as you are, a radiant vessel of light, destined to bloom beautifully in your own perfect, sacred time. If this story touched your heart, if you found a quiet echo of your own journey within this profound tale of embracing your true desires, please consider giving this video a like. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We would love to hear which part of this story resonated most deeply with you. And if you seek a gentle refuge, a space where understanding blossoms and weariness finds solace, come rest with us and subscribe to my Vessel of Light.